Okay, we are live. All you're seeing right now is Josh's torso, Yeti, Giz. Because what we're doing today is we're doing a little DIY. We're dyeing it.
They're not going to see our heads.
I don't think they're going to see our heads, no.
Trying on.
There you go. There's a fucking Josh head.
This is nice.
Travis, see if you can hit the invite for Fresh.
I will do that.
It's cool that you guys just see our man titties the whole time.
I sent him a link, but it ain't working for him.
Okay, let me link it up here.
Link that motherfucker.
Okay.
Maybe if you send it directly out of Hangouts, it'll work.
Okay, so I'm gonna send it. You want me to send him an invite through it? You know, like through his email address?
No. There's in Google here. There should be an invite thing, I think.
Yeah, I have a link. I got the link here. Where should I send it to, though?
Yeti, Yeti, you want to try and send it to him? Because he isn't getting it off of Facebook. I sent it to him in Hangouts. He says it ain't working.
Okay.
And I don't know why not, but
I got it.
All right.
Yeah.
So, hello, we got 2 viewers. I don't know if that's us. 3 viewers.
Thanks for stopping by,
It
guys.
could possibly be just all of us watching.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
I will say what's up in chat. What's up?
hell yeah.
You know where it is, bro?
He's trying to come in, but I don't know.
Well, as soon as this thing loads up, I'll send this to me.
There we go. Dude, it's on.
I found him. That's for safety.
That's,
I understand.
that's for safety purposes only.
That's fucking just for safety.
Safety doesn't take a day off.
No, safety is always.
Where's Misty and the kids?
Misty is in their bedroom and Jay's upstairs playing goddamn video game.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay.
Oh, tech.
Oh, goddamn game. All right.
Try that.
Come on, Fresh.
Okay, so while they're trying to get off the nips. We look like a couple of Mormon people who are out canvassing the
You do.
I just got done doing my service. I was going door to door.
He just got back from his mission.
I was doing my missionary work. God damn it, my nipples are sensitive. Son of a bitch. There's Fresh right there.
There you go.
What's happening?
What up?
Welcome.
Welcome to the Torso Show.
The Torso Show.
Excellent. There's nothing I love more than a good man torso.
Yeah.
Hey, you and me both, brother.
2 of the best right here.
Okay, so for anybody who's just joining us, we're going to do some DIY. We're not doing anything crazy. We're not coming up with our own flavors. We're not even going to fuck with the 100 milligram nicotine.
This is literally Travis and I's first forte into fucking liquid making of any kind.
And I think it's an important skill to have.
Mm-hmm.
But today what we're going to do is basically we're just going to kind of cheat. We have some concentrate flavor here. As you can see, some Addie's yogurt. We have some VG already infused with nicotine, 3 milligrams.
Beautiful.
So what we're going to do is basically we're going to pull out some milligrams, mix them, and then we're going to have juice.
Yep.
That's what I've gotten so far, right?
So Addie's yogurt, Fresh 03, you want to tell us a little bit about it? A little backstory about this flavor?
Sure. As I'm rearranging my screen to get everything exactly where I like it here.
There we go.
You guys are still presented, I think, though.
Yeah, no, I was going to keep it presented just so that everybody can see what was going on, but I will change that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They all know what I look. Everybody, they all know what I look like. Most of the folks out there, anyway.
All right. Tiny Fresh, let us know.
Tiny Fresh, let us know about Addie's yogurt. So the very first e-liquid I ever had was made by a DIY e-liquid I ever had. Was made by a guy named Addie Tooney. Travis, you got to meet him this morning.
I did, yeah.
He is the guy that got me started on my whole journey. One of the greatest people ever on the planet. And he sent me this liquid that's a strawberry, blueberry, kiwi custard, which was just incredible. It was one of the most incredible e-liquids I'd ever had at that point. And that's kind of what got me started on the whole DIY adventure that I've gone on since I started. But I started mixing my own liquids. I started getting better at it, and I was getting in new flavors. And I think there was a yogurt vape that I had liked, and I found the Flavor Apprentice put out this flavor called the Greek yogurt. So I grabbed the Greek yogurt, and when I smelled it, it smells like Elmer's glue. It does not smell good at all. Yeah, it doesn't smell good at all. But then when I tasted it, I was like, that's actually fairly close to a custard. It just has a little bit more tang to it. Yeah. So one of my favorite e-liquids still, to this day, is still Addie's custard. And so I was sitting there mixing, and it didn't take me too awful long to get the recipe nailed in, but I mixed something that tastes like Addie's custard, but doesn't have the steep time that Addie's custard has. And you can pretty much shake it and vape it right away. The kiwi's a little strong right away, but after that's up, after the 3 days is up, normally it takes for it to steep out. It just turns into something magical. And yeah, so nice. Basically, it's like Addie's custard with a little bit of nip to it. So yeah, and then I was sitting there. The recipe was put out by Fluent Vapors, and I've always been all about advocacy, and so I get asked all the time if I'll ever put a juice line out, anything like that. I said, no, I have no interest in putting a juice line out, but if someone wanted to make one of my recipes into a liquid and give all the money to charity, I would certainly be all for that. And nice. Fluent Vapors, Lee and Laurel, they grabbed it immediately, and they started making it. Unfortunately, August 8th and everything else happened, and it actually happened prior to that, but just kind of swirling circumstances, their real life getting busy, laws in California getting a little nutty, that sort of thing. Right. They weren't able to keep making e-liquid. And so I was heartbroken, but it happens. It's the reality of this business. Sometimes things happen and you can't continue doing things. And so they went ahead and Dawn called me a couple days after I found all this out. She called me and said, "Hey, I would love to pick up Addie's yogurt and continue the love that's going on." Because at that point we'd raised, I think it was over $6,000 for notblowingsmoke.org.
Wow.
Vapor.
And Dawn continues to do that. I mean, she doesn't directly sell the Addie's yogurt flavor pre-made, but she does sell the concentrates, and I believe all of the proceeds for that go directly to Not Blowing Smoke. I mean, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You're right.
The money does all go to notblowingsmoke.org.
And I do believe 50% of Banana Bondage proceeds also go. So that's great.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, Dawn's all about this community. Dawn's all about this community. She's one of the greatest people I've ever gotten to know. She loves this community. She loves all of us. I love her. She is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have had some interactions. I see purple tops on your bottle, so I know I have ideas where some of your supplies came from.
No, she was sweet enough to send all this out so we could kind of show the viewers and kind of show people like us that haven't done it before how easy it is and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we need to mention that we actually got all of this material here free of charge from Dawn. She unsolicited, she sent us all this stuff out just so that we could share it with our viewers and kind of show how easy it could be to do DIY.
Yeah.
So we have to thank Dawn. I mean, she's an amazing woman. I got a chance to talk to her last night for a little bit. She really believes in what she's doing, and she's just a cool person. And so thank you, Dawn, so much. I'm sure that if you're not watching right now, you will see this video. So we really appreciate getting the chance to do this.
Our man tits, thank you.
Yeah. Mike High thanks you.
And
out there.
I know I'm excited. I've been known to like a yogurt vape, you know, all the way from since the Schwartz came out and all that stuff. So I love yogurt vape, so I'm excited. I have tried it before in a steep bottle. We had another bottle, but I'm excited for this because I'm taking this home.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right, so let's get started, fellas. Where do we start here?
Well, first thing you would want to determine is the percentage that you're going to mix at. And it should say so right on the bottle there.
So we got 20%.
20%.
Yep.
Okay. And so then you have, you're going to make a bottle for each of you, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So what I would recommend is you take half of that and put it in 2 different bottles. So
All right.
15 mils
Okay.
in each of your bottles.
15 mils in each one of these 120 bottles.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
Okay.
that's only if you got a 20% concoction, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Each
Yeah,
concentrate.
Addie's yogurt is 20%. Banana bondage is 17 to 20. Strawberry submission is 13 to 15. Hazy custard, I believe, is also 15 to 20.
Okay,
So-
great.
How
You
much
can,
do you have there?
you can make varying amounts.
So there's 10 mils down there. Let me get another 5.
Okay. I was telling Travis earlier before we started, I was like, I don't know about getting into this. Hopefully it won't be like taking the curtain away from Oz for me, you know, because I love all these juices, and I'm like, it can't be that easy.
Josh is afraid we're going to stumble into some kind of like wonderful liquid,
Yeah.
and that all good liquids are just some kind of terrible accident.
Yeah.
You know, there is some truth to that. Me and Giz and Dawn were all having a chat last night about it, and you know, some of the best e-liquids that I've made, Dawn's made, anybody's made have been just, you know, sitting there bullshitting around like, oh, you know, I would like to do this.
Travis,
Right.
I hate to interrupt, but if you already took 15 mils out,
Just dump the
then
rest in
you
that
have
bottle.
15 mils
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, you're right. Totally.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean,
Sorry to interrupt.
I
So
don't claim to
20
be goddamn Bill Nye the Science Guy or anything here. Come on.
So the
Don't be
easiest,
taking
the
pressure
easiest way to think about
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the 30 mil out of yogurt concentrate split into between the 2 bottles.
They look pretty good.
They look pretty even there.
Yep.
Right.
And so, I mean, the easiest way to figure out what your bottle will do is just take 20% is 1/5. So you take your 30, multiply it by 5. You can make 150 mils total. So you guys each have 15 mils in your bottle, which
Yes.
means you both need 60 mils of your unflavored nicotine or your unflavored e-liquid.
Okay.
Okay.
And
60
you
mils.
should
So
just, what that is that's VG that's already got 3% nic in it.
Yeah. We got 2. We got 2 of them, yeah.
Yep.
So if
It's
you want to
it's already been nicked.
So 60 mLs.
60 mLs. Gotcha.
And that,
Wow,
it's
that's
going to be
convenient.
hard, it's going to be really hard to draw up.
it definitely is very hard to draw out.
That's a thick
Because it's
bitch.
thick.
She's a thick bitch.
And this is where, you know, if you actually decide that I like DIYing, you actually, you know, you'll go out and spend a little money for containers to just pour things into, stuff like that, or bigger syringes. You can
Yeah,
get bigger syringes.
I wish I knew how big these brown bottles were, because I would use the fuck out of these bottles.
They can probably, if it's a 120 ml bottle, it can probably hold close to about 150 mils. Most of them, that's pretty close.
But I think these glass ones are smaller than the 120 plastics.
I think they're 100.
So maybe they're 100 ml bottles.
Yeah, so it's possible. You'd have to sort it out, but
Yeah, I don't want to take any chances.
start small. You don't ever want to get your ingredients in a bottle and then not have enough room to put everything else in.
Absolutely.
The other thing is if you had a graduated cylinder, you could just pour that stuff into 60 mils.
Yep.
So my next recommendation is after you're done drawing up, use your glove and take the syringe off, and you can just.
That's a way better idea. And once I get the 60 mils of VG drawn up from my bottle, I can just hand the bottle to Josh, and he can just dump the other remaining 60 mils, right?
Yes.
120 mils? 60
no.
and 60?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yep.
All right. I see. I already learned something.
Hey, we met each other. We met each other in college in an algebra class. So there you go. It didn't work out very well.
I'm surprised they didn't demote my ass from algebra.
I'm excited.
Me too.
So what are you trying to do this at 10 mils at a shot?
Because that's the biggest syringe we have is 10 mils at a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you remember you're counting how many you've done.
Yes.
That is. I'm counting for you. That is number 5 right there.
You're the man.
This is number 2. You guys are fucking me up. Come on.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure this is number 2. Yes.
It's number 2.
This is number 2. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's gonna take a second. All right. How big are these bottles here? These unicorn bottles? 30?
Mm-hmm.
Because I could just fucking dump this shit into the unicorn bottles. That would save me a lot of fucking time.
There you go.
Or at least you could right there. See? Yeah. Boom. Josh is gonna.
Let me see that unicorn bottle real quick before you start dumping. That way I know. So you want to fill up right to where it starts getting thicker up there at the top of the neck.
Okay.
You want to fill up right to that. You don't want to start going up into the actual threads.
Gotcha.
Excellent.
Thank you.
No problem.
Can you tell we just vape? We just get juices and vape them.
Yeah, they don't make me do this at the shop. It's weird.
When after you've bought like a little bit better supplies, then it becomes much easier.
Oh
yeah, totally.
This is what I keep my VG in. I keep it in like a condiment dispenser.
Yep.
Oh, I like that.
And I just pop the cap off and fill my bottle with that.
That's what 300 ml ketchup bottle.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see myself doing this more often. There's no doubt about it. I'm already enjoying it. Just the whole thought process behind it, I think, is awesome. Being self-reliant, being able to make your own juice.
Well, and who knows with the FDA, the future? Who knows where we're going? So it's going to be a good skill to know. That's for damn sure.
And I think honestly, concentrates are kind of the way things are going to go.
Absolutely.
Being able to still buy your favorite liquids, but having to mix them yourself, or put the nicotine in yourself or whatever. I think it's probably going to be a lot of the way it goes.
Well, and I've also
Wait. So you've already done 3, right?
I've done 3, so I'm just going to do one more 30 and dump it in.
There you go.
I was talking on a live show here recently. You were talking about how concentrates are the future. In Australia, that's already how they do it. They give you a bottle of concentrated flavor mixed with some VG, and then they give you a little side vial full of nicotine, and you have to mix it yourself.
Yeah. I would not be surprised at all to see the U.S. winding up at some point like that.
Yeah.
Well, also just with the skill set of having the ability of knowing how to do this, but also just think of how much you save by doing this.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, a 30 ml bottle of concentrates is what, $17 and
$17 for concentrate.
Right. Yeah. So seeing you make
how much does it make?
Well, it depends on the percentage. On
50 mils.
On the strawberry submission, I make 205 mils out of it.
Jesus Christ.
And if you know it's a flavor that you like, why the fuck not?
Yep.
Exactly.
Now me and Josh can start messing around with our flavor that we have a recipe for.
We do have one. Yeah, we have.
It's called White Bitch, but Dawn told me I couldn't name it.
White Girl. We're going to call it White Girl.
Well, Dawn told me I couldn't call it White Bitch last night, so we started looking up in different languages how to say White Bitch. And one was, what was it? Bella Bitcha.
Ooh, I like it.
It's nice. It almost sounds
I do like
pretty.
the sound of that.
Classy bitch. White Girl.
Bella bitch. Hi, for
Now that's my move, Gizzard Stu. Don't encourage them on copyright infringement.
Oh, I that's the only kind of copyright I like, the infringed kind. You know, as a vaping channel, I never thought I would have to deal with any kind of copyright claims. I've had 2 fucking videos copyright claimed.
for music.
For music, of course.
Yep.
But I only
YouTube is done messing around. I'll tell you that much.
But I only use music that is Creative Commons, so it's open for everybody, and I always give credit. And nope, sometimes they just don't give a fuck.
Rude.
Well, Joshua, my bottle of Adore e-liquids Addie's yogurt is done.
I'm right behind you, pal.
Now, yep, shake the hell out of it. You want to shake that for about 45 seconds or so. Really shake it up. You want to see nice aeration in there, so you want to see a lot of air bubbles throughout the liquid.
You want to froth it.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Exactly.
Shake it like you mean it.
Aerate it.
Now this
My
torso program is really disturbing. I hate to tell you.
It is. I'm watching it. This is the most fucked up video on YouTube right now.
We'll get 5,000 fucking viewers watching.
Either that or YouTube will just fucking like age restriction. Huh?
I think you might want to retilt the camera now.
Yes.
Good, yeah.
Now that you're done.
Now that we're done.
My favorite part.
Well, now that Travis is finished.
Well, that's what matters.
I always get lost.
Yeah,
My favorite part of shaking the bottles is when you get to make.
Hello. Hold on. You know what? Let me go ahead and not feature us anymore, so we can all talk.
Okay.
Stop fucking presenting.
You're good.
Excellent.
Yes, my favorite part. My favorite part is when you DIY and you get to shake your bottle, you start making eye contact with people.
Oh, you got it. Like
when you're shaking it, that's when you have to stare into the camera.
Exactly. You get your DIY bottle.
Done.
Really just get it.
I'm almost done. Just don't break eye contact. I'm almost done.
You'll know when I'm done.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Boom.
That's right.
All right.
So I like it, but I feel like this is a little bit cheating.
Too
You
easy.
know what I mean? Because it's too easy. So I think,
we cheated. Absolutely.
So I think the next time we do this, which is going to be soon, I want to get some flavorings. Maybe I can talk to you fresh about like good places to buy flavorings, and we could try our white bitch recipe.
White bitch. Yeah, that'd be dope.
I think that would be interesting.
Yeah.
And then maybe you guys could come on, help us, guide through it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that would be interesting.
Nice. Yes, I would like to do that.
We'd be happy to be of assistance.
Yeah. You guys are all gentlemen.
Gentlemen and scholars. And here we are just shaking it.
Shake it up, baby.
So I want to try it directly out of the bottle.
Yeah, like I said, you're gonna notice the kiwi's a bit stronger than it is in the pre-steep batch.
Otherwise,
in 3 days you'll be golden.
3 days it's the magic. It's still pretty darn good right away.
It's good.
Sure.
It's good. You definitely get the yogurt really strong.
I will say, as far as the DIY game, waiting is the hardest part.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the waiting for the steep. Like if you got a recipe that you got to wait for it to steep just before you can even sample it. So you're out a week minimum sometimes. Well, I mean, it just depends on what you make, but it can it can drive you nuts a little bit.
It's good.
Absolutely.
It's good, straight shaking, baby.
It is good, straight shaking. It really is.
Fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
some things aren't good for weeks. So
Oh, absolutely. I've had some juices that I knew were freshly made that were fucking disgusting up until like week 3. So
I can only imagine, yeah.
Addie's yogurt is one of those rare ones that it only takes a couple 3 days, and it's pretty good.
Yeah. So if we just split the other one, added the same amount of liquid,
we would have 120s, yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll be goddamn. This was awesome. Uh-oh. Get him. Gotta help. Uh-oh.
I didn't wear my safety goggles.
Gizzard, baby. Gotta get on him.
I'm really surprised.
Hold on, Gizzard.
There's an eye for this whole thing here.
Hold on,
It's a little
exactly. Exactly.
Awesome.
Gizzard Stew, you failed all of it.
No, I'm right with you.
Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to shake this shit for 3 days. You guys get that?
There we go.
I just love
Shake it up, shake it up.
I just love
there is
right hand for this motion. I don't know what it is.
He does.
It's very comforting for me for some reason. Also, my arm, my right bicep is like 48 inches, and my left is like 15. So
we don't know what's going on with that.
If we're shaking, my rainbow sherbet B5 could use some more shaking. So
shake it up. Join the party. Let's fucking shake it.
how you doing? Beauty in the vapes out there.
And know that
how you doing, Beauty? What are you doing? What are you
guys,
doing, Beauty?
Guys, please know that we're going to give these a couple days. The recommended time, we're going to give it, 3 days to a week. Probably next Saturday, we will be reviewing Addie's yogurt, and then also strawberry submission, which we have yet to review. So
yeah. We got a big bottle of strawberry submission, and it looks fucking ripe. Look at the color on that. It looks right.
And get ready to get your mind blown.
Full disclosure, I did try it yesterday. For a strawberry lemonade, I think what they did was take a strawberry lemonade and they made it into a vape, as opposed to like so many other people try to make it the drink, where it's it's too much here, too much there. I think she rounded it out and made it a strawberry lemonade vape, which is great.
You gotta do it.
So just a sneak peek, but we will be reviewing that, full review, all that. So
yeah.
Yep.
Nailed it.
She's making liquid, baby. I like it. I like most of it.
Well,
Nailed it.
now look at Gizzard's fucking goggles. See, those are goggles, man. I want some of those motherfuckers.
Straight
Man.
googles, baby.
The first time Gizzard Stew ever came on one of my shows, this is about what he looked like. It was like this. He just sat
It's a
there.
little terrifying.
And you invited him back.
Oh, if you saw that show, you would understand why I invited him back, because he was on fire.
Yeah.
He's a fucking maniac. There's no doubt about it.
Isn't he always on fire?
I would agree with that.
Shout out to Yeti, your coils, baby. Love them. Thank you so much.
Hey, Yeti,
not
go
a
ahead,
crew.
go ahead and tell everybody you got a new website up, right? Is that up?
Yep.
Or no? It's up.
Let them
It's
know.
running.
So go ahead and tell everybody about it.
YetiWire.com.
Much easier.
Much easier.
Yeah.
Much
Yeti wire.
I can remember that one. I like it.
And for the next couple of weeks, in the bottom of all of our normal review videos, I will put a link directly to Yeti's coils, his little website there.
Yeti wire.
So that if you guys want to go check them out for yourselves, you definitely I recommend it.
Do it.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
His alien coils will do things to your taste buds, unmentionable things.
Absolutely, yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
They'll touch your taste buds in places where you you're not supposed to touch. Little naughty areas. Okay,
Yes,
well, thank
Yeti
you
coils,
guys.
inappropriate in a good way.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, thank you guys so much for joining us. We had to keep this short because we still have to do all of our normal review filming today. We would love to reconvene this.
Yeah.
Maybe in a couple weeks. I want to get some different flavorings, and maybe we could try something a little bit more.
White girl.
Try some white girl, and maybe a little bit more advanced. Because I feel like
Okay, what's the flavor profile on White Girl?
It's a little complicated, but it consists of many things, but it's like peach, strawberry, caramel, cream,
pretty intricate.
There's quite a few flavors. I'll send you a little list of maybe the flavors that
we need,
it requires, and then maybe you could tune me in to the best places to get those flavors.
You got it.
We can do that.
Cool. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, and that would be a fun show because I think that's a little bit more in depth. I think this is a good show in order to show people how easy it can be.
Yeah.
To order a bottle of you know, the concentrates,
yep,
and a little bit of VG and some nicotine, and I think you can have yourself a really great vape. So
it's already vaping good, so I don't know.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, I mean the 3 days on Addies is optional. You can vape your face off if you want.
Yeah,
totally.
I don't mind it.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you to the panel. Thank you to Fresh. Go check out his channel. That motherfucker makes amazing content. Giz, he makes infrequent content, but it is insane. Totally insane, but also very important. He does a lot of advocacy and stuff.
YetiWires.com.
And Yeti, you know, he's the fucking coil artisan of the group, so go check his shit out.
Straight up.
All right, so thank you for joining us. Please keep coils tight.
Keep your wickers wetter.
Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.